Hey, Mike, you ain't afraid to hit white people, are you? Remember that? Listen, Mike, you did a very good job today on the show with Mika Brzezinski. She liked you, man. Okay, you're a very likable guy. And I got a couple of words of advice for you. She asked you how you got together with Cus. It was divine intervention is what it was. And you can quote me on that. Believe me. You can never find, it's very, very difficult to find divine intervention. I'll give you one example. Seabiscuit. The jockey, the owner, and most of all the trainer with Seabiscuit was divine intervention. You coming out of Brooklyn, winding up in jail, with Cus the model choosing you. How many guys are in jail that he could choose? Okay, big guys. But for some reason, buddy, the Lord, the Creator, put him with you. You ain't afraid to hit white people, are you? You're afraid of what? This judge that screwed you in that trial? Listen, if your lawyers, since your idiot lawyers brought these witnesses 2 days before the trial, and that was the excuse the judge used to prevent you from having those critical witnesses that would have acquitted you. When Dershowitz filed that appeal, how could he lose? The judge is punishing you for the stupid deal your lawyers did. And by the way, talking about lawyers, according to you, Darryl Saul's the only lawyer that was any good. So here you got this stable of whatever you want to call them, picking your lawyers for you, okay? That'd be like picking guys who go down, boom, first round knockout every time. Every time. Iron Mike Production stable puts a guy in the ring, boom, down he goes, first round. That wouldn't be a very good thing, okay? So, I would not listen to these people as far as any kind of a legal strategy is concerned. Furthermore, there is no downside risk to what I'm talking about concerning the judge will expunge that conviction. Because if she doesn't do it before we embarrass the shit out of her, she'll do it when we embarrass the shit out of her, okay? You're a big celebrity, man. Okay, I can't do it to my judge because I'm not a celebrity. That's all. Or believe me, I would. You understand? The judges try to prevent me from a trial. To rig the jury with a juror, the foreman of the jury was a guaranteed conviction. In other words, the best I could do was a hung jury, okay? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't try it. If you're going to listen for legal advice from the people who've been screwing you up all your life, that ain't too smart, Mike. And I don't know if you're afraid to hit white people, but I'm not afraid to hit white people. I love to hit white people, okay? Because they're so goddamn dumb. I can't even believe it. I got a list 10 miles long. I wrote a book about it, actually. And I gave you a copy of that book, and you ought to read the freaking thing if you didn't lose it. Yes, you know about this book. You remember when I met you and we talked about the Zimmerman case, okay? That's got to be the lead-in to this whole deal. That's the lead-in. In other words, they don't even hear about your conviction until we get done with Zimmerman. You understand? You'll see. You'll see. To not follow my advice on this is stupid because it puts you in the limelight big time. Believe me. Okay? So that's where you want to be. That's where you're going to get all these fantastic interviews and promote your book and your movie and every other damn thing, okay? Including the boxing. Everything. You're a nice guy. You're a good guy. You realized stealing freaking crap off of people in Times Square didn't come close to the money you made in boxing. And that money didn't come out of the sky. You worked your butt off. You outworked everybody that went into the ring with you. You trained harder. You were schooled better. You nailed them in a matter of seconds. And the only guy that you couldn't beat as far as knocking a guy out is me. I nailed a guy on 72nd Street who tried to mug me with one shot, and he went down, bang, one shot. It wasn't 8 seconds. It was 1 second. So, anyway, try to think this through and talk to me. Ask me any question you want. I will answer you directly. Okay? We're the only two non-hypocrites on this planet. Non-hypocrites. That's all we got here. It's a bunch of idiot hypocrites. Okay? That pull crap like that stupid deal. Well, we're not going to let them have these witnesses. Wait a minute. That's up for the jury to figure out if the witnesses are telling the truth or not. Okay? They could say anything. They could say that your people hunted them down and set them up and all that stuff. They can't prove it. And it ain't even true. So, screw these people. Don't you understand? Everything they do is bogus. And stupid. And they're so freaking arrogant, they won't ever admit how goddamn wrong they are. They'll never admit that, no matter. They'd rather lose everything than admit how wrong they are. And that's all I got for you today, okay? Mike, you ain't afraid to hit white people, are you?